Hello everyone, welcome back to FX 20 Pips. Today is the 19th of July 2023. This is a Wednesday, time is 2:12 p.m. GMT plus 8 my time. We are currently at the GBPUSD 8 hours time chart. Alright, I'm just going to do some updates after the news that just happened at 2 p.m. again my time GMT plus 8, mainly with regards to the UK CPI, where it drops a little bit, down 0.2% from 7.1. Alright, and there are other news like PPI, which are all in the red. Okay, so obviously this will have a downward pressure on the GBP currency, and as what we are seeing now, the price is dropping right after the news. Okay, with regards to the sell side, as you can see, the price has gone from trend line to trend line. So now it has broken this trend line. The news is propelling it down all the way towards this trend line. I have taken some trades for the sell side. Remember, major time frame, I'm going for a bullish, but on the retracement, I'm using all this trend line to track how far it is going down. So I took some trades and I have closed just right after the news, and I will show it to you right here. Okay, so I have taken profit, and what do I do now? Now price has actually dropped back to the midpoint of previous week. There might be some more tendency for it to go down towards all this. However, because like what I say, my major direction is bullish, and I am very conservative when it comes to playing retracement, because price could just shot up anytime. So looking at the Fibonacci, based on the daily push from here to here, price is almost retraced at 50%. So there is a very high chance that this portion could see a push up. Also, if you were to look at on the 8 hours time frame, you can see the price, in fact, already touches a 50% from this leg. Yep, that's why I took the early profit and then just wait out and see what is happening. It might very well just keep going down based on the theory of trend line to trend line. Okay, and then you could easily go back and close to this Monday opening. Did I shift the Monday opening? No, I don't think so. So I think I better shift the Monday opening. Just hang on. Let me just go back to the 1 hour. Okay, so I did not shift the Monday opening, so we have the Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So Monday opening will be right here. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday opening. Yes. All right, so yes, nothing has changed much. Price has come back to the previous week 50%. We shall see what's going to happen next, because next week there is also the FOMC on the 26th of July, so this might affect this pair again. I will see whether I want to add on to get more trades coming down on the retracement sell side, or I'm just going to wait until next week and then start to buy up again. I shall see. Alright, let's go back to our 8 hours chart. Okay, now with regards to the range box, okay, the 8 hours range box, let me just look at this one. Remember, I have the second one, which is reflected by this yellow one, and obviously you can see that it has closed below this range box. Okay, the second candle is below, and obviously after the news, this one just keep going down. So logically, I will only shift and to cover this range box. Alright, but because it is still a developing one, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And what I'm going to do is I am going to remove them. The second one, okay, and then this one take over the earlier, so that I know that this was the previous one. And I'm just going to wait for today and see how far this 8 hours candle is going to go. All right, it might easily just tap on this 50 SMA and then go up. We shall see. I got no more trades now. Like what I said, I'm very conservative when it comes to playing retracement, so I don't want to get caught up when price just turn around. Okay, going back to the 1 hour. Right, I have already done the breakout buy and sell, which is insignificant to you now because price has gone so far down a breakout sell. But anyway, if you are drawing it, what I've done is, because today if I were to look at Asia highs is here, but then the body is so small, so there's no point drawing such a small breakout buy. So I have to use the yesterday, and because yesterday we have this push up and down, so I make use of the body here and the wick here. And then with regards to the breakout sell, it was the wick from here and the body from here. Alright, so before the news, price went up, and when the news came in, pump, it just went down. Okay, it's still going down anyway. And let's look at my sell side. Where is my sell side? The sell side here. So I have all the trend lines that I spoke about. Okay, so this is from, it has breached this trend line. We shall see whether it retests the breakout sell or retests this 8 hour zone, and then for it to carry on to go down, or it might just come here, retest a midpoint, and then smash down again. Alright, so let's see whether is it worth it to have a chance. As it, let's say now here all the way to here is 115 pips, and if you go back to previous week low, it's about 190 pips. Depending on how much it retraces and any more news. Let's look at any more news today. We have the US housing, the Euro CPI. Okay, we have the Euro CPI, US housing. Then we have the Aussie, which is not important for Thursday. Initial jobless claim. Alright. And then we have the retail sales. Okay. This will move it in the short term, but what I am more interested in for next week, I'm not sure whether it shows next week, is the, well, we have more UK news here, and then next week on the interest rate. Okay, this one will give us a much more solid long-term direction for GBPUSD. Don't forget, we also have the followed by the ECB Euro interest rate. Interesting things this week and next week. Nonetheless, one step at a time. Today is negative news for the GBP. Alright, and that's why it went down. Okay, I have also did the order blocks for 5 minutes, and we shall see whether it bounce off any of this. Okay, if it bounce off here and then start coming down, I might re-enter a sell again. Okay, to go for the next one, come here, come here. So basically the target would be just around here. If it just go any lower, then I think it would be a good time to look for the buy up. Again, like I say, I need to time it with the news for next week of the interest rate. So I'm just going to see how far it's going to drop, or is it just going to throw around here, or is this the lowest is coming down and it's going to go up? Nobody knows. All right, so I'm just going to observe, and if the trade setup is there like this, then we can just take it. All right, so for today, I think that's all for me today. Pretty short and simple. Like what I said, the 8 hours zone, I will only draw it when this is close on the 8 hours time frame rather. Here we go. So we still have 6 hours to go. All right, we got 6 hours to go. So we shall see. Anytime I think I can. Yeah, I really need to see. I can't promise much. But then the idea works that it's going from trend line to trend line, but we are very close to all these bounce up. All right, interesting time. However, if it's go down really low, all right, say here, then I have no problem buying up. Okay, but it'd be crazy, isn't it? If it's come down here, might as well I sell down here. So really, it's dependent on your personality, whether you are trying to follow the higher time frame buy, or you are just like what I'm doing currently, just going for a short retracement. Right, and again, like what I said, I don't want to get caught out selling here and then price start to go up. So interesting. Right, now just bear in mind the round figure of 1300. All right, whether you will retest this round figure again, come up here, retest the round figure and then dropped, or is it going to test the 1.29 and then goes up, smash through the 1.31, smash through here. So we shall see. All right, so other than that, we have done our daily routine. Okay, we have done the previous day high, low, midpoint. I just readjusted the Monday opening, which I forgot to do. Previous week high, midpoint is here. Then we have the 8 hours here, where the first candle came out and second candle is right here. Okay, so we shall see whether this thing bounce back up or not. All right, I think tomorrow or rather tonight, once this candle closes, most probably there will be a 8 hours range box here. Okay, or depending on how far it goes down. Right, so we shall see. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.